Hey, you guys. I hope you can hear me. I don't know. Uh, so I did lesson 181 this morning really quickly, and it was I trust my brothers who are one with me. And I actually I called my sis this morning. I think I may have said this probably, I don't know. I've recorded so many things and said so many things. But as an idea of time, I called my sis this morning and told her that I was going to be recording something. This is the one I dance with. And I haven't been, calling her out or asking if she's joining because they're a little bit, again, we don't want the smoke that's happening right now. So, I just, if she's comfortable, then, I'll come see about her. But I don't call for her right now. This is my sis, though. I know I said this part. God is big. This is the one who's about that life. So I'm not really worried about it. I'm not worried about anything because everything is a reflection in my mind. So I'm really looking at the healing of the mind. And this morning, I wanted to join with her. I just saw after she was going to be around. I had a minute that I thought I could dance with her because we have it in a minute. And I've been eating Ben & Jerry's chocolate chip cookie dough every single night. And I just bought some roller skates. So... What does any of that mean? I don't know. I just wanted to share. But this guy came up to me. Well, first of all, I recorded, and I forgot to hit record. So I didn't record. I was talking, though. And then I was hit it again. This time I was recording. And then this guy came up to me he couldn't speak, but he was trying to warn me of some stuff about to go down from what I could tell from his, miming. Just sort of showing me with his body. And that was just interesting. Sort of threw me off. And then I did the lesson this morning. But what I meant to do is there's a introduction to this bank of lessons. I'm hoping I can do something and put it on Instagram. But I do want to do this for y'all, for myself. And I am going to drop lesson 181 in whatever form it looks like. I don't know. I've been recording so many different things. I've said this in so many recordings. It's been really cool. Yesterday, I'm sure I mentioned this, it was like a whole St. Francis moment where, like this, I thought it was a rooster, but it actually was a hen, just was in the park with peoples. And the interesting about that, I know y'all probably know this. I'm in the city. I've lived in other places, but some places that are not as large as Los Angeles. But I didn't know. I thought it was a rooster because it had that thing on its head. And as it came up to me, because it was attracted to my nails. So it was like coming up to me. And I kept calling it a he because I thought it was a rooster. And they were like, no, it's a they kept calling her she. They told me it was a chicken or a hen. Excuse me, a hen. I guess there's a difference. But as it got close to me, that little thing was skin. I thought those were feathers. So when people dress up like chickens and they put like a glove on their head, and that's exactly what it was like. I wanted to touch it. Just like so interesting. So anyway, I had this full-on St. Francis moment where these animals were coming up to me, or that animal, and then children. And it was a really... the recording, I don't know how clear it is. I might just share parts of what was going on because it was really cool. The park was full on. And I had some drama this morning or whatever. I had some stuff this morning. It's cool. I'm going to go ahead and share that one. But I do want to do this part after a 5-minute little intro like I do. Let's go. So this is the introduction to this next bank of lessons. Now, lesson 181 is, I trust my brothers who are one with me. This bank of lessons is pretty powerful, and this is what he's got to say about it. He says, the Christ mind, he says, our next few lessons make a special point of firming up your willingness to make your weak commitment strong. That's cool that he says that. So he knows that we've been doing our best, but our commitment may not be, at its optimal. So he says, our next few lessons make a special point of firming up your willingness to make your weak commitment strong. Your scattered goals, that's important. Actually, Noodle sent me a message. Thank you, Noodle. I'm going to holler at you afterwards. I so appreciate that message. I didn't hear this line until you said it. I didn't hear it until now, and because you said it, I heard it. This is important. Your scattered goals blend into one intent. So let me read that whole thing again. Our next few lessons make a special point of firming up your willingness to make your weak commitment strong. Your scattered goals blend into one intent. Noodle said this. I'm going to repeat it. You can't have one foot in two boats. You can't go into the, you know what I'm saying? A foot going in different directions. You can't serve two masters. Jesus says it so clearly. All right. Our next few lessons make a special point of firming up your willingness to make your weak commitment strong. Your scattered goals blend into one intent. You are not asked for total dedication all the time as yet. He slid that in. As yet. It's coming. But right now, you're not asked for total dedication all the time as yet. But you are asked, hear this, to practice now in order to attain the sense of peace such unified commitment will bestow. That's the promise. So you are not asked for total dedication all the time as yet, but you are asked to practice now in order to attain the sense of peace such unified commitment will bestow, if only intermittently. It is experiencing this which makes it sure that you will give your total willingness to following the way the Course sets forth. So it is the experience, and that's what's on offer. So he says it is experiencing this which makes it sure that you will give your total willingness to following the way the Course sets forth. Our lessons now are geared specifically to widening horizons and direct approaches to the special blocks which keep your vision narrow and too limited to let you see the value of our goal. We are attempting now to lift these blocks, however briefly. Words alone cannot convey the sense of liberation, which their lifting brings. But the experience of freedom and of peace that comes as you give up your tight control of what you see speaks for itself. I'm going to say that one more time. He says, words alone cannot convey the sense of liberation which their lifting brings. What lifting? The lifting of the blocks, however briefly. But the experience of freedom and of peace that comes as you give up your tight control of what you see speaks for itself. The next lesson is going to talk about perception. There's a couple of things I wanted to point out with perception. I think I did real quick, but it says projection is perception, and perception is not a fact. Perception is a mirror of the state of mind you find yourself in. So whatever you're seeing, it's always going to be helpful because, it's good intel. I know where I am. I can choose again. So again, he's saying, words alone cannot convey the sense of liberation which their lifting brings, but the experience of freedom and of peace that comes as you give up your tight control of what you see speaks for itself. Your motivation will be so intensified that words become of little consequence. You will be sure of what you want and what is valueless. No sacrifice. No sacrifice. Your motivation will be so intensified. And I can put my hand up for that. Like once there's a little whiff of that, you just want to find those blocks. You want to find those blocks. I just popped my toes. Did you guys hear? I got yoga toes. All right. Your motivation will be so intensified that words become of little consequence. You will be sure of what you want and what is valueless. This is the Christ mind talking. And so we start our journey beyond words by concentrating first on what impedes our progress still. Experience of what exists beyond defensiveness remains beyond achievement while it is denied. Defensiveness, defensiveness, defensiveness. Defenselessness, defenselessness, defenselessness. Lesson 153. I said it in a couple of other ones. I've been reading chapter 27, Hero of the Dream. I've had to for the last week. And lesson 153. So helpful. Experience of what exists beyond defensiveness remains beyond achievement while it is denied. It may be there, but you cannot accept its presence. So we now attempt to go past all defenses for a little while each day. No more than this is asked, because no more than this is needed. It will be enough to guarantee the rest will come. I'm going to say that one more time because hallelujah. Here he says, and so we start, this is the Christ. He says, and so we start our journey beyond words by concentrating first on what impedes our progress still. Experience of what exists beyond defensiveness remains beyond achievement while it is denied. It may be there, but you cannot accept its presence. So we now attempt to go past all defenses for a little while each day. No more than this is asked, because no more than this is needed. It will be enough. It will be enough to guarantee the rest will come. Amen. Shalom, shalom. That's such good news. It will be, why would he say that if he ain't mean it? It will be enough to guarantee the rest will come. All right, so aren't you guys hyped about these next few lessons? I am. Lesson 181. I'm not doing it now. I made a recording earlier. I'm going to send this whole thing, I don't know, at some point today. And Teddy, I'm hoping will do the rest. All right. I hope you guys will do it yourself. Choo, 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 choo. I'm late. For a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. All right. Psych, playing. It's only now. I don't know how to get out of here.